Okay, guys, so now that we have already put things into perspective and everything is in place, we have our car, the gate, the giraffe, the warthog, the trees, and the hedge, and of course, we have our terrain modeled in. Now, what we're gonna do is, of course, because you can't actually see my render on the screen recording. I'm just gonna switch the view from solid view on the top right. You can see that solid view, so no color, no nothing. And when you switch to the left, that is actually the wireframe. So you can see the wireframes from the models, as you can see, frame by frame, so that you can see the frames in each of the models. Then we have the other view, which is the material preview. So in this view, we are able to see actually the colors now. As you can see, it's no longer gray as it was before. So you can actually see the colors of everything, the gate, the trees, the people, and the car, and of course the ground. So you can see painted the car blue, gave it a shade of red, and you can see the warthog is close to brown sort of. And of course, okay, so the guy is close to he is looking close to like clay red, so I think I'm gonna have to switch his shading a bit. Anyway, so the trees are green, the hedges are slightly green, so yeah, I think that should be it. But there you go. In that view, we can be able to see actually the colors and how everything else looks like. So yeah, I'm just gonna drag it to the left and I'm gonna zoom in a bit. And I'm gonna click on this guy because of course, I mean, his color doesn't look the same as the ladies, so I'm just gonna try to adjust so they look like they have the same color for the human beings, of course. I'm just going to drag down to the material tab and I'm going to change the color so that they actually look like they're the same. Of course, the lady sitting on the hedge and the guy standing. So I'm just going to try to find around the same color, probably. Yeah, and I guess that looks almost close to the lady's color. Though the lady seems a little bit dark-ish, but yeah, it's close. It's not that badly off. Okay, so when I pan the camera, you can see, okay, maybe the terrain is looking a little bit off because it's supposed to be looking close to that. So I'm just gonna adjust it to maybe a bit darker. Okay, now it's just heading back to almost black. Okay, now that looks a bit dark, but okay, and I increase the brightness. Okay, now that's more like slightly between brown and red, more like, you know, I don't know, close to clay or something of the sort. So I think that's not gonna be bad for the surface. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom out and yeah. Okay, so as you can notice, the movements aren't quite smooth because the problem with the material preview is kind of like it takes on the PC. So if you don't have a power machine, things are gonna be moving a bit slow. As you can see, when I try to pan the camera, yeah, and as I try to play the animation, it's not moving as swiftly as before. You can see the FPS count on the left top side, though The car is moving like somehow ultra slow. So I'm just gonna switch back to the solid view, and I'm gonna change the color of the gate. Okay, let me see. Green maybe. Oh, nah. The trees are green. So let me see, maybe a dark shade of red, I guess. Okay, so let me switch back, and nah, the colors are clashing. So I'm just gonna have to switch it again, I guess, because you can see the red is not actually red. So I'm just gonna switch it again. Okay, maybe I'm gonna give it the blue. The blue is close to the car, so yeah, but not the same, but though a little bit darker. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good enough. I'm just gonna pan the camera. Okay, as you can see, it's moving a little bit slower than in solid view. So yeah, you actually need a powerful PC for this, though you can manage, though it's gonna be a bit slow in this mode when the colors are incorporated into the models and everything. So yeah, there's a slightly darker gate compared to the blue of the car. Okay, so I think those colors are not bad. I think they are on point. So that's how you actually can see colors from this side of the view without having to render. So as you can see when I press play, the car is moving from that end to this end, though of course in this view it takes a toll on the PC. You can see the car is moving, though not as it would in solid view. It's actually moving frame by frame, which is slow. You can see the frames counting on the top left: 36, 38, 40, 41. Yeah, it's quite slow. It's not moving actually as it will be moving. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna stop it since it's that slow in this mode. Though, if you would happen to do rendering, I think it would actually be fine, because in this view, I just like to see how it would actually pan out when we render. But of course, you have to remember we have our light source, which is not gonna make a difference in this view mode, because if I happen to delete it and switch back, you can see the colors are almost quite the same. So the light source, it's only gonna hop in when we do the rendering, of course, to display in real time when it comes to shadows of the objects. But anyway, I'm just gonna switch back to solid view, and when I play the animation, you can see the car is moving smoothly again. Oh well. Okay, so there we have it. This is our Safari Rally scenario. And of course, if you're gonna do rendering, make sure you have everything within the camera view. As you can see, all the objects are captured within the camera view. If you're going to render, cause anything outside the camera won't get rendered. And I think that's it, guys. That's our Safari Rally scene. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Till next time.